Hi everyone, welcome to my channel InfoCraze. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most crucial aspects of finance and accounting, the balance sheet. Balance sheet is often referred to as the snapshot of a company's financial health. It shows assets, liabilities, and equity, giving investors and stakeholders insights into how well a business is performing. In this video, we will go through some key balance sheet interview questions, discuss what they really mean, and help you prepare the answers that make you stand out. So, if you are ready to impress at your next interview, keep watching. Question number 1. What is accounting equation and how does it relate to the balance sheet? The accounting equation is the foundation of a balance sheet and it defines the relation between a company's assets, liabilities, and equity. The accounting equation states that assets are equal to liabilities plus equity. This means that a company's assets must always be equal to the sum of its liabilities and shareholders' equity. The equation ensures that the balance sheet is balanced and that every transaction is properly recorded. It reflects the idea that all the company's resources, that is the assets, are either funded by borrowing, that is the liabilities, or by the owner's investment, which is the equity. Next we have question number 2. What are retained earnings? Retained earnings refer to the portion of earnings left with the company after accounting for dividend payment to shareholders. It represents the cumulative portion of a company's net profits that are kept within the business instead of being distributed to shareholders as dividends. Retained earnings are shown under equity in the balance sheet as part of reserves and surplus. The formula for calculating retained earnings is retained earnings is equal to beginning retained earnings plus net profit or loss minus dividends paid. Now, a common query can be why earnings are retained by companies. Companies retain earnings to invest in new projects or business expansion, improve the company's financial stability and liquidity, and use as a buffer for uncertain periods or contingencies. Next we have question number 3. What do you understand by provision for doubtful debts? Provision for doubtful debts is an accounting practice in which businesses account for the receivables or the debtors that may not be collectible. Out of the total debt, businesses estimate the amount that may not be collected and record the same as a provision for doubtful debt. In the balance sheet, it is shown as a contra asset account under accounts receivable, which means it reduces the total accounts receivable balance to reflect the net accounts receivable. This approach shows a more realistic value of accounts receivable that the company expects to collect. The next one we have question number 4. What are intangible assets and how are they shown in balance sheet? Intangible assets are non-physical assets that represent long-term resources owned by a company, providing economic benefits over time. Unlike tangible assets like buildings or machinery, intangible assets include intellectual property, brand reputation, and rights that are often essential for a company's value but have no physical substance. Common examples of intangible assets are goodwill, patents, trademarks, copyrights, franchisee agreements, or maybe softwares. Intangible assets are listed under non-current or long-term assets in the balance sheet. They are reported at cost, adjusted for any accumulated amortization if they have a finite useful life, or impairment losses if they are determined to have diminished in value in case of indefinite useful life. The next question we have here is question number 5. How does depreciation affect the balance sheet? Depreciation reduces the book value of fixed assets over a period of time to account for wear and tear and is listed as accumulated depreciation on the balance sheet. Depreciation also impacts net income, which flows through retained earnings on the equity side, reducing the overall asset base and equity over time. Hope you have understood all the questions. In case of any doubt, please put your queries in the comment section. I will surely respond to all your queries. With this, we come to the end of this video. If you find this video useful, please like the same and share it with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel for many more interesting videos in the field of finance, accounts and costing. Thanks for watching.